Good afternoon, everyone. It is Mitchell, aka the Walker in Orlando, and welcome back over here to EPCOT. Came on over here to EPCOT today because we are going to be doing some pin trading. So if you haven't seen, we did a video when we went to the Magic Kingdom and did pin trading there. Now what this means is we're going to show you guys all about pin trading, where the pin trading locations are here at EPCOT, and I will be doing the same thing where I'll post a map, point out the spots, and I'll show you where the pin shop is located, and we'll look at some pins in there. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, leave a like, or belly floppers coming for you. But what is very nice about all of the Disney parks is that every Disney park, Walt Disney World Park, has a pin trading location. So right now we are at the front of the park. What is nice here, unless you are coming in from the World Showcase, the pin trading shop is actually right here in the front of the park, right next to Spaceship Earth. So if you come right up, right here is the entrance area to Spaceship Earth. Right next to it is, you'll first see it says Camera Center, but then it says Pin Traders. The reason why it's got both is because this is where you come if you're looking for your photo pass, pictures, or if you're looking for camera things in general. So, gonna do a quick walk into here. We walk in, you can see, first off, EPCOT 40th merch. But on the very back wall, you have pins galore. But if you are brand new to pin trading and you need a starter set, they do have starter sets. So like they have this Marvel starter set, it says First Adventure, Star Power, Wakanda Forever, and Web Slinger. These tend to be about $35, that's what this is. However, if you don't want one of these, but you want to get a lanyard, you can just find lanyards all around. So you've got like this Pixar one. A lot of these will kind of be about $12 to $13. You can also get a lanyard pouch as well if you need to hold your things. Now, lanyard pouches aren't really worth it in my mind if you need it, but this is $10. But you can see they do have multiple different varieties of lanyards and multiple different varieties of starters. So you have a Peter Pan, that Marvel one we saw. They have this Mickey one and a Pixar one as well. See if there's anything on the back. And they do have more of these lanyards. What I think is you probably get like one of these nice little like keychains, and you put it at the very bottom as your holder. Now what is cool is they have mystery pack pins. So they like have this one, which is like a Star Wars Tatooine. You don't know what's in it, but on the back or on the side it usually tells you what is usually in these packs. And so you kind of do this like a mystery collection. They only usually have one in each. So $25 for that. They have that one. They have a Beauty and the Beast Windows of Love. They have a Coco one. They have Disney Park Kites, and then Zootopia Police. And you got kind of a good collection of like, these are popular ones or new ones. So you got this one which says I'd rather be at Walt Disney World. Me, replace that with I'd rather be on a Disney cruise. Then you've got these multi-pack ones which are part of like series, so like a springtime, summertime feel, $20 for 3 pins, not too bad. You've got this popcorn one with kernels. I actually haven't seen these ear ones. So we've got a Pixar limited release ears. These are actually really nice. $30 though, kind of expensive. They have Sully, Bo Peep, Anger, Coco ones. So then they also have main accessories. We'll go look at some of these here in a second. But they have these cool like pin and trade your display your pins, where you can probably put them on the outside and you can actually hold them inside. It's a nice better view of it. This is $20 for that. Then they have a true bag one where you can open it up and there's like these little panels on the inside where you can put your pins in, carry it around. Kayla has an older version of these that she has. See, how much is the big one here? $50 for that. And then they have these cool thick pins, which are like pop pins. They have multiple variety of them. These, I think, these are $25 each. Multiple different types of pins. They have theme parks and resorts, so these are going to be like your rides, your resorts, things like that. These are like new release ones. If you want to know the price, you usually say on the back. Some will say like $18, but then there are some that have like this yellow, so you have to find the little sign, which I'll show you in a second. It tells you what the price is. Then you've got Marvel ones right here, which are all the different types of Marvel pins they've got. They've got animated feature ones, which again, more of your different styles, which is kind of cool because they even have Hunchback of Notre Dame. They've got, I saw Mr. Toad, actually Great Mouse Detective. Normally never see those. Rescue Rangers. You've got Darkwing Duck, Recess, The Proud Family, Camp Rock. Always new pins happening. And you've got Star Wars pins as well, which is where that sign comes from. Pins, you see, that's where you see your prices. So if you see like one of those prices, it's where that will say it. What's new section. These are brand new pins that just get released, and make sure you check through these because they got like X-Men, which is the first time I've seen X-Men in the parks. They've got the Aristocats, Happy Father's Day, Teacher's Day. They have Star Wars with Grogu and the little thing there. They've got Obi-Wan, the series on Disney Plus, Bambi, everything else. And then Mickey and Friends, and these are going to be all your classic Mickey styles and everything else. They do have a Pride collection as well. And then a nice little Dapper Dan's, which I actually have that. Then they've got holidays and celebrations, and this is the first holiday pin I have seen. It's a little snow globe. Oh, it's kind of broken because it's kind of coming out. So $13 for that. And like I said, some have the price on the back, but some have the number. So then they have specialty ones for the vault, so 10, 15, 20 years. Then you have these ones that are behind glass, which are going to be your limited releases or new arrivals. So you got a Happy Halloween one, which is a limited release. You got different things that celebrate multi-years. You got Season's Greeting, which is already being sent. You got Jungle Book for 55th anniversary. Fine and Dandy 2022, probably for like Dapper Day and stuff. Transformation at Twilight's. These are going to be the ones that you have to go to the counters and ask to see or buy, but also go up there because you never know what else they may have. So you may be asking, okay, so I want to pin trade, but how do you do it? What do you do? And can you trade with anyone? The simple answer is you can trade with anyone, but at the parks here, the cast members used to wear lanyards and have little pouches on the side that they used to be able to trade with you with. However, they have stopped doing that for the time being, and it's something after COVID, but what they did is they brought more pin boards. Now they also have pin boards, but then they also have mystery pin boards. Now what regular pin board means is they have just a board that has pins on it and you can trade. Now you can only trade at the most two with the cast member at a time. Really supposed to only trade 2 a day with that board, but if it's a different cast member later on, you can trade again. The mystery one, it's a box that has numbered on it, and you can choose 2 of those numbers, and you don't know what they are. So you can decide if you want to trade. If you don't have to trade. For the pin traders shop and the camera center shop, the pin board is a Mickey head pin board, and it's right outside where this gentleman is standing, where all these people are at. And you come over here and you ask to look at it. You can look at it, and then you tell them if you want to trade with him. So if you want a tip on how to effectively carry pins and stuff like that, you can either carry one of the bags that they offer here, or if you're Kayla, she has a Stitch pencil pouch that she has all of her traders in, and the ones that we trade for, we end up keeping in a small Ziploc baggie, very similar to the baggie I carry my stickers in, so that we can then see what we have. Now a lot of times we may trade for them, may not want them, and then we put them back in our trading set. Now there are people who, you also have to make sure that you're always going to be mindful of what is real and what is fake. For the fact that you don't want to if you're really into it, yes, you don't want a fake pin, but in reality, it's all about having fun when you trade pins. So I'm currently waiting on Kayla because she has all of our traders, and then we'll go over here to the pin trader shop, check out for pins there. So here's our first pins that we have traded for. We had this little pin trading gold, what looks like, I think Dale? Yeah, I think Dale. And you got this little car right here, and I think it's Dale. So I think we literally just had a Dale pins right here. So this is the little pin pouch that Kayla has, which is just, all it is a pencil pouch, which she has converted, and there are plenty of traders in here and everything, so that we have plenty to get if we need, whenever we find a board. So even though there is a true honest pin shop, when you come into other shops like here at the Creation Shop, they do have small walls of pins, and you can see they have different types. They have regular, they don't not organized like they would be for the pin shop, but then you've got their specialty ones, so EPCOT 30th or 40th, so that you've got actually a dated pin right here, and this is actually available on the first. And then they have all of their ones for the different pavilions and stuff. So these are what you find in here, because there is all the EPCOT 40th merch is in Creations. You'll find these pins here as well. So we're gonna head into the Test Track Semporium to look for the next pin board on our trip through Future World. So when you come into the Semporium, off to the left, behind the register, is their pin board. And you can see they've got the pins right here. Yeah. Actually, some really good ones on this one, actually. So these are the ones we got. We decided for a Pluto themed like ones, where we got this little ice cream where the guy said we can't have it because he already took a bite out of it. And we got a little like baby Pluto. And then this Beauty and the Beast Booksmart one. Alright, so now we're gonna head into the Mission Space Cargo Bay Gear and Supply gift shop for our next board. So this is what I mean by you can get up to 2 each. So like I traded for these 2 and Kayla traded for these 2. So a little bolt pin, thumper, Marie ears, and this macaroon.
They're all hidden Mickeys too.
Yeah, they are. So what I mean by hidden Mickeys is that each one you can see there's a little silver Mickey. So Kayla was kind of showing me like about real and fake pins. You may have to put it like, I don't know. It's hard to see it, but put it in your hand, see if it's like. So like that's a real pin that Kayla just traded for. It's the bolt pin. And then here's another pin that we got, and you can see like how it's not really well defined ear, like Mickey's and stuff. It's hard to see it because like on the video it looks very shiny, but when you run your hand over it, they're not like super well defined. Another thing also is that when you run your like nail across the edge, if it's made by Disney, they'll be very smooth. Should. Now, pins can go through life cycles of being at Disney, like through trading, and they could be dropped and stuff like that. So that's a whole other thing. But like what we mean by real and fake is that, so like you may have one that's made by like China manufactured ones, and then you have something like this which is actually made by Disney, and you can usually tell because they're usually a little more, they're a little shiny. More cleaner.
Also this one, see how dull it is?
Yeah.
Also when you run your finger over it, like it's not smooth.
Yeah. All right, into Treasures of Xandar. Maybe see if they've got one. Not 100% sold. The Treasures of Xandar does not have a pin board right now, so that was a fail on finding one there. But like I said, we found the one at the Emporium, Mission Space. Now we're going across the way to go look for over at Journey in Imagination and the Seas. Next stop is going to be Imagineworks. Imagineworks. The gift shop for Journey in Imagination. So these are the 2 that we got from Imagineworks, which if you're looking for, it's right behind the only checkout.
Figment.
What?
Figment gift shop.
Yeah, Figment gift shop, and the board is behind the checkouts. But these are the 2 we got. This one Kayla said isn't real because the Mickey is very squished, but this is real because it's part of a new Marvel set that just came out. We think it's Marvel. All right, and into our last gift shop of this go around of pin trading, into the Seas gift shop. So not opening? Okay, it opens. And more likely the pin board is going to be behind the cash register right there. So these are the 2 that Kayla got. So we got this like, what is it, Shelly May headband. Yeah. And a stop, and red light, green light. Vinylmation, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Nice. Now the problem is Kayla's trying to find a free back for the Vinylmation one. And normally she always carries a few extra. Now she's dumping out all the collectibles to see if she can find an extra one, just in case.
Well, I had it for the other one, so.
There it is.
Lovely.
Found it. And we did stop off one more time at the pin traders, even though you're only supposed to stop at the boards once a day. We stopped there because there's only different cast numbers, so we went ahead and traded. I know for a fact these 2 are fake, but Kayla thinks that both of these are real, so she's gonna look more into those. All right, with that last pin stop, we are gonna go ahead and call it a trip from EPCOT and our pin trading adventures. I'm actually gonna show you guys all the different pins we got all the way around, so you guys get an idea of what we got. Some we are gonna end up probably retrading again, but there's some that we got to keep. So I think it was overall very successful. Like I said, we found 6 stops to pin trade just in Future World. So we will be coming back again to be doing a whole world showcase, stopping off of those maybe again. But with all that being said though, from a really nice trip out here to EPCOT and doing more pin trading, we will see y'all next time.